I see that you're
I'm
typing.
I'm literally looking at it right here.
Oh, I ain't seeing nothing.
Let's remove it and try it again.
I even had some good Futuramas in there.
You did.
Like,
You snuck in a Scruffy the janitor, if I recall correct.
Not
right?
just a Scruffy, but I also did, from the anthology of interest where Bender becomes human.
Yes.
There's a bit where he's addressing the symposium. He's like, "Please, as men of science, are not your minds open to new ideas?"
So what is it? Why is it not?
I'm not sure.
Why is it not? Because now I just took a screenshot to show you what it looks like, and now it's not loading the screenshot either.
Maybe quit and reload Discord. I see Bob the Elder is typing in there.
Yeah. Well, actually, I did see B ... is typing because I'm in streamer safe mode.
And then it disappeared, and then nothing shows up.
Which doesn't make any sense. All right, let's remove both attachments.
Quit and relaunch Discord. See if that helps.
I don't think that's it. Give me a second. It's not uploading it for some reason. Like it's just sitting here on it. Like I manually told it to upload it this time, and like it's not doing anything. Okay, I exited out and it still did it. Maybe I need to just end task for Discord.
I didn't hear you blink in and out, so I don't think it actually. Yeah. Welcome back.
Okay, it is working. It just didn't do the thing. All right, I ended task, and so let's try this again.
We'll see. We'll see if it's back up and running. I've never seen an error like that come through on Discord, which, because of course, right? Always something new.
What error?
Still doing that. It just says spoiler attachment, modify attachment, remove attachment, and it's just sitting there.
Are you doing it through the desktop app or through the web browser?
Desktop app.
Maybe try running it through the web browser.
I don't even have it set up. There wouldn't be a way to do it. Try this.
Could you DM it to us, or
That's what I'm trying.
There we go.
Same thing. Oh, well, now it went. Okay.
All right, I see it from Bob.
Right,
Fajita.
I will send it to. I'll do the same thing. Okay, there you go, Buttface.
Yay! Look at that. I have the thing. That's super weird.
So what I'm
now I hit enter and it did it. Look,
now I saw.
Yeah, I hit it, but I kept hitting enter before, and it kept acting like a. it kept wanting me to add. It kept just doing like when you hit shift and enter.
Mm.
Oh,
how weird.
Video. There we are. Oh, hide. You don't need that.
Imagine that Discord have jank. That would never happen, right?
Could never possibly happen. I should also probably pull up the LRT chat.
Yeah, I need to pop my chat out.
Power-ups update? Cosmic Abyss is... What? Shut up.
The
Twitch.
Cosmic Abyss.
I don't care, Twitch. I've never cared and I will never care. No, I have grand plans for the YouTubes. And also, if you were wanting buttface suffering with Blau, more is always still on the way. Like the end of Grounded will not be the end of buttface and Blau suffer through video games. And as Cardle was saying, like, oh no, has Not a Girl Face abandoned you? And I'm like, no, Not a Girl Face is going to be on the channel in like a day or two. You are going to see the malarkey that they've... I've been saying malarkey a lot here recently. I don't know why. It's the word of the day.
Malarkey.
The malarkey that they have inflicted upon me.
Ah.
Oh, shut up. You enjoyed that.
I did. I'm looking forward to more of it. Good malarkey.
Yeah, so how I heard that Waz had seen the video was that I got an email. I got an email from Dan Hillman, who was one of the guys I mentioned, who was the hardware lead on the 2GS. And he said when I responded back to him asking if I could ask him a couple questions, he said, "Yeah, you can ask me." I asked him, if he had just read it or if he had seen the whole thing. Oh yeah, he said Waz sent me the links, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Be afraid of where all of your influence ends up, right? You never know who's gonna see what you make.
Well, that's why I think I tried to be fair to everybody involved.
Again, it was a great
Except,
work
I
of
mean-
investigative journalism.
I wouldn't call it journalism. It's just I needed to know.
Well, okay. Another
I
way to
don't-
put it is it was an interesting story, very well told, and it wasn't just dry, just the facts, ma'am. It had a lot more going on. I appreciate that kind of.
And I was a good
Narrative
boy,
bent to the
and I
history.
didn't specifically call out like the two people whose most of the fault it was that got me to do it in the first place.
just the endless stream of misinformation and the repeated story over and over.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, it's the catchy myth
people-
that gets put into legend, as you were saying.
Yeah. Everybody passes it on.
It's an interesting, but I mean, like, again, it's a compelling story when told that way.
Okay, sorry, Dan. It should be good now. I couldn't get the controller to work for whatever reason, so now you should be able to get the capture.
Oh, there was capture issues. Like, there's something wrong with the.
Well, no,
Well,
I
I'm
kept
not-
having
I'm not
to.
touching
I
Mom
kept
yet.
having to turn. I kept having to close the SNES 9X window and relaunch it because it wouldn't. For some reason, it wouldn't want to recognize the Super Nintendo controller.
I actually managed to do that in some kind of a smart way.
You're capable of that?
Well, I try sometimes. There we go. Yeah, just do the thing. Please and thank you. That's all we're looking for. Probably shouldn't go through that door without any. But yeah, hopefully after, not this week, but next week, things kind of slow down a bit at work and I won't have the endless rush to get things done that I do right now.
Yeah. So that's us. That's us in like
Happy birthday,
November and
Mom.
December because they want everything done by the end of the month.
You should have heard a Not a Girl Face in the background there with a happy birthday, Bob. If you didn't, it should have come
Thank
through.
you, girl face.
Bob said thank you.
That's
You're
That's why
welcome.
she's our favorite Canadian.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, I think I got everybody lined up.
Ah,
Ow!
I got bugged.
Can you not with that, please? Thank you. Once more over here.
Once more with feeling.
Happier and with your mouth open.
Thank you.
No, it's a whitest kids you know reference.
All right, I push the button.
The button.
Not the gumdrop button.
Delicious. I think this is a better USB cord right now. Should work nicer. What the hell level am I looking at here? Ride like the wind. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh,
Yeah, it's Christopher Cross. You and Michael McDonald. You absolutely want to ride like the wind.
Dollar store.
this sucks.
That I
Ah,
bet-
You know, this level is not great. It's a bad level. They made it bad on purpose as a joke.
wow, I was literally a step from the end of the level when that thing hit me.
Yeah. I went
As
to
it's
dollar
wont to
store
do.
today.
Yep. Or no, okay, never mind. I thought I was, but I actually hit some kind of bonus level.
My condolences. Where the bloody hell?
Bloody hell.
Oh, not only are we alive, we've got an Enigma in here saying happy birthday as well.
Thanks, Enigma. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm
Oh,
letting myself get distracterated.
Bob, did you get the power pad?
I did. It's actually in the. I think you'd be able to see it, but it's in the background here.
The who's a what's it?
I found a Nintendo power pad at the thrift store.
Ooh!
Yeah, he was it came in yesterday actually. Dan was nice enough to send it to me. It's let me look. I don't think you can see it. No, it's down on the ground under that one.
Like I said, I have no idea if it works.
It don't matter. I mean, it's just that I'm missing that the NES Advantage. I was missing that the NES Satellite and a Power Glove, and I've got basically all the peripherals. Well, other than I don't have a Rob, but that's
You're not with that?
I've got a lot of them. Like that's like I've got 2 NES Advantages. I've got a 4-score. I've got the NES Max pad.
Oh, how do I only have 2 Yoshis? What's wrong with me?
Cool Yoshis.
I'm gonna game over in Bloody's Yoshi's Island. It's gonna happen.
Dude, game over in like 3rd level at this point.
Yeah, you don't enjoy the Yoshi's Island. I don't mind it.
I
Yeah, well,
I never really played it.
played with my mother
Ugh.
when you're about like 8 years old.
I mean, I appreciate what Yoshi's Island did / tried to do. It's just, it's one of those not for me kind of things.
Yeah, I've never really cared for it that much. Like
I do-
I get what it's doing. Like I
Mhm.
can appreciate it, but it was just never my thing.
See, for me, it's all about like the novelty of the ideas that it throws and just how much it squeezes out of the SNES. Like it's doing some nonsense.
Oh
It's
yeah, no,
absolute
that's what I'm
malarkey.
saying. I can appreciate what it's got going on.
Yoshi's Island is a good game.
It's got a little bit. It's got a lot going on. Some of it gets in the way of itself from being like a truly excellent game.
Yeah. I didn't say excellent, but I said it was a good game.
Like if Mario 3 and Mario World are on like the opposite ends of the spectrum for like Mario 3 fucks around and finds out and 80% of the stuff that it has like absolutely hits, whereas Mario World is just refined polish down to like just like a precision level. But it doesn't do a whole lot particularly inventive with its pieces. Whoa.
God,
Oh,
this is
bloody
intense.
level.
I've never heard of this game.
But 8 years old, I did have fun fun with it because yes, there was some challenging puzzles, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so like then Yoshi's Island takes a swing back towards the Mario 3 where it's just new gimmick, new gimmick, new gimmick, new gimmick, and some of them hit and some of them don't.
Yeah. Both games which I play with my mother.
I see Bob is playing
Yeah,
a Schmite.
Yeah, this
Schmite?
was a heck of a one. This has got
A shoot 'em
biometal.
right.
Oh, no, that's a Schmideways.
Sideways.
No,
This has
it's
got-
going to the right, so it's a Schmite.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Schmideways,
Game
as
over.
opposed
If
to
it was going
Schmuck.
to the left, it would be a Schmeft.
Instead of a Schmeft and Schmites?
Yeah.
I think we're
Well, it's
making
like-
meaningless distinctions here.
No, I mean it's they are subdivisions of a Schmideways. You have a
Okay,
Schmite, which is a Schmideways that goes to the right.
I'm trying to think of the last Schmown I've ever played, and I can't think of one.
I don't think a Schmound even exists.
Oh, someone should make a Schmound. Would you call...
Nobody makes. I would call. I think Zaxxon would be a Schmiagonal.
Okay, so are you familiar with the like? Was it early iPhone game? Ridiculous Fishing.
I'm not
No,
familiar.
like my early phone game was like Flight Control.
So there is, I know there is a game that is, but I would classify that as a sideways, infinite runner. Huh? Well, that's I needed that, and then it disappeared on me.
About the fishing game from Club Penguin, please.
No, you're not thinking of that one, or rather, that's not the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, where am I going?
That's just
We about ready to get started?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking we're settled in.
I think we're due to go. Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday night. Let's racing time. It's a Wednesday. It's the last Wednesday of August, and it is a momentous Wednesday. For tonight, we are celebrating the birth Wednesday. Well, not really, but close enough. Of one Mr. Bob T. Elder. We'll be celebrating tonight with a random food of his choice, which he promises won't be a quote slime world level disaster.
What?
I believe the
What are you talking about?
I believe the term I quoted was butt-facian.
Yeah, sure. Let's roll with that.
Mm.
We'll see if that holds true or not.
I
But
think it will. I think this one will be popular.
but we'll see. I am your host, Kefka Floyd. This stream is brought to you by the wonderful taste of Worcester's own Polar Seltzer. We've got cran raspberry tonight, Market Basket exclusive flavor. I didn't realize we were having a birthday food this week, so unfortunately, I don't have Bob. You'll have to take a rain check on or a belated on pouring of something nice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'll make it up to you. But just imagine right now that I'm pouring a delicious drink that is perfectly suited for this moment, and we'll travel to that moment sometime in the future so that we may experience it again. Anyway, joining us in this Triforce of birthday celebration in the upper right-hand corner, he's our indeterminately favorite Canadian who doesn't get Metal Gear Solid 2 references. He's not a butt face.
It's me, not a butt face. I'm here. I wouldn't miss a Bob birthday. Tonight I am drinking a can of Sponsor Me Citrus Twist. It is a seltzer that unfortunately is not polar.
Boo!
Yeah, I know. I wish
First,
that I
he's
could
not
get...
getting Metal Gear Solid 2 references. And the next thing he's telling me is that he's drinking a non-polar seltzer. It's like we have contracts to uphold here, man.
Look, Polar can sponsor me and send me all the Polar they want. I will shill that out left, right, and center. Are you kidding me? I want more Polar in my life. Please, Polar Seltzer, this is not a sponsored advertisement, but bring it on. That's it. I got no news. Expect more Metal
Okay.
Gear Solid 3 at some point in the future. I'll keep
Oh,
you
I'm
waiting,
s-
huh?
I'm so looking forward to that.
And last but not least, the man of the hour himself, the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't play this game too long. He's the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. It is indeed your favorite whiskey drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, who turns 41 today, the ripe old age of 41.
Oh, so it
I-
actually is your birthday. I thought
No,
it
today
was.
is my birthday, August 28th.
Okay,
Today is my
okay.
actual birthday.
I thought it was the weekend.
Nope, today is my actual birthday. I was actually born on a Sunday, but today is my birthday, August 28th.
You
So-
old as hell, man.
Yeah, I know. Not me. I'm in my prime.
You're 1 year off from 30. Don't even start.
I'm just a little baby still. It's fine.
Just a little baby, just a little guy.
He's just a
Drunk
small little guy.
Yeah,
Just a small little guy. Well, I got my unsweet tea here as palate cleanser. I was debating if I wanted to try something fancy tonight, but I'm like, I'm gonna be drinking a lot of. I'm gonna be spending some money the next 2 days. So you know what? Instead of doing like one of the unicorn things and opening something new, I'll just do my favorite bottle. So I reached to Willett Family Estate, which is one of the distilleries I'm going to. I've got it's my favorite distillery, so I've got a tour booked in when I go to Bardstown in September.
Is this level
That's the second day because this is, of course, Willett Distillery out of Bardstown, Kentucky. I'm very much looking forward. Apparently, they've got a cocktail bar on site that's supposed to be really, really good. So this is Family Estate bottled small batch rye. It's this is the 4-year variety. It's 113 proof. This 56.5. I'm actually not. I buy these every time I see them. They're only released a couple times a year. They're around $100. So I'm actually not sure which year this is because I've got about 5 or 6 years worth of them, or I've had at the time. I think I've got 4 or 5 current bottles of it right now. Nope, that's a good one. Now, the best whiskey I've ever had in my life is the 10-year variety of this, which I am lucky enough to own a bottle. It's the most expensive bottle I own. But that's waiting until like I turn 50 or my nephew turns 21 or something like.
You've talked.
It's gonna have to be. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. It will get open, but its day is gonna come. So anyway. Oh, such a beautiful bouquet. Sláinte.
Oh,
That's so good. Oh man, that's good. All right. Well, I'm gonna take over for Dan for a minute because Dan's gonna have her timer and up all that. But it's my food that I picked, and our theme when we do birthday food is that we do games that are special to us growing up. And most of mine, admittedly, are more regular Nintendo than Super. But I was thinking on it for a couple days, and all of the ones that I can think of really on Super or regular Nintendo either like RPGs or just ones that wouldn't make for like a good, kind of like a good little hour 90-minute playthrough, or we've already done them multiple times. So I was like, well, what can I do? What would be one I want to play that I think everybody would enjoy playing around for an hour? And I'm like, well, what's an important game to me on Super Nintendo? So that's why we have fajita.smg. So if you will,
terrified of what fajita.smc could even be. Do you want to count us
I'll take
down?
Yep, I'll count us down and we'll click on that. Get your ones ready, and so we'll go 3, 2, 1, and go.
What do we got here?
Oh!
Okay.
I told you wouldn't mind this one.
Do not mind at all.
I've been wanting to play this one again for a while. I'm probably gonna suck at it tonight, but I have beaten this multiple times with all 4 cars. So it has happened in the past.
I have touched it. In fact, I think I've put in at least 1 or 2 sessions into the
F-Zero is a
99.
lot of fun. And it had a very, very good release on 64 too. F-Zero X was an excellent game and a good innovation on the original game while keeping the spirit of it.
You should be making more of these. People
Yeah,
have been
it's just-
saying it.
F-Zero is.
Watching the demo, I just now realized that when you see the car turn, you see the driver in the cockpit turn along with it.
Oh, you do? I've never noticed that.
I literally just noticed that now. After 30 freaking years.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll hit start on Grand Prix, and we'll select our car, and that's when we'll go. If and you
Okay.
remember, Captain Falcon's the most balanced all around. The Golden Fox is the fastest in terms of acceleration. The toughest in terms of its shell is I don't remember the end. I call him Piccolo, but the alien guy, the green one. And then we're gonna call him E Honda because he's a sumo guy. His has the highest top speed, but the slowest acceleration.
I will have you know that Samurai Goro is not a sumo. He is a samurai.
He's a samurai calling himself a sumo calling himself a samurai. I'm calling him E Honda for the joke. Just like I'm imagining it's Otacon instead of whatever his name is in the Golden Fox. Which I like the Golden Fox a lot, but it's got the weakest shell. So I may try it.
I have to reload my SNES.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice little details here on the sprite of the car you don't really ever pick up.
Well, you got the fin on the back of that one. You've got the thicker. You can obviously see the thicker armor on the green
You're
one.
even seeing the wheels turn on it, or jets, whatever you'd want to call them.
All right. I mean, I have to go with Samurai Goro because he's my boy.
That's my boy. You're my boy, Blue.
I'm going default, straight up. First one you can pick.
Nothing wrong with Captain Falcon. Are you gonna Falcon punch us?
No, goodness no. Needs a fucking Falcon penance at the end of this. My terrible.
I can't remember. Do we pick Dan?
This.
I didn't remember. Do we pick the car and then pick the circuit, or do we?
Let's experiment
and I'll reset. Okay, so we gotta hit. We hit.
Yep. So I.
Right, select car, then you can select
Okay, Night
League.
League. Yeah, so then we go. So we want class beginner and we want Night League.
Got it.
Alrighty, give us the count.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, then beginner.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait, there's music playing at this city. What are you talking about? Whoop.
Unfortunately, we can't race each other, but we still get to have a good time with it.
So,
I mean, we could.
now,
But that would be way too much
up.
effort.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I'm rusty as hell at this.
dog shit. Is there drift control on this? Or?
Yes. Use your shoulder buttons.
Shoulder, there we are.
It also helps to use the rough spots to slow down.
And then
And then you've got the hill on the left, for when you start taking damage.
So, funniest thing about Mute Cities,
Ow.
Ricky and I are in Busch Gardens, and we're waiting in the theater for a show, and it's playing music. I'm like, man, that music's really fucking familiar, and it's a fucking Mute City arrangement.
Oh wow.
Gotta love it. So have any of you, I don't know, Bob, do you have a Switch? Have you poked at all at the F-Zero 99
F-Zero
that they have?
199.
I do not own a Switch. I hear good things about F-Zero 99 though. Like any new one is cool to me. The fact that it even exists.
Wow.
Kind of settling into the groove on this track now.
I want because the Mario 35 or whatever was just a timed thing. You can't play it anymore. I'm like, God, just leave
Which is
that
crazy.
up.
Why you would only do that for a
love
limited amount of
Tetris
time?
99.
Oh, Tetris 99 is great. I'm just terrible at Tetris, as we've all seen. Get me
As
some
we've
Mario
established.
399 and we'll talk. All right.
Tetris?
You're good at Tetris. You're not Raz good at Tetris though.
No,
There's
but
a-
that's that.
I just played some a couple of times.
Yeah.
Raz
get
is
into the
pretty
groove.
uncommonly good at it. I mean, I won't deny.
Yeah, I will admit that.
Yeah, the
Which is
tricky
a-
thing of this is really the little like schmo cars that are there because you get kind of the feel of the track, and then those guys will hit you, and especially if you're not in one of the heavier cars, they'll just knock you the crap out of the way.
Oh, what the hell?
Yep.
Out of my way,
And then there's
man.
always the guy on the verge of exploding. All right, Explodation 1. I actually don't own a last gen console. I went the PC route, and it just doesn't make sense for me to buy any of them.
Man,
know, like,
that Steam Deck is probably still the best
Oh.
investment from the last console generation I've gone. And I didn't
think
go
so.
Xbox One or PlayStation 5. Like I just
Yeah,
couldn't.
me either. Like I mean, there's
I'm on the
almost
big
anything
blue.
almost anything that I would want on one of them, I can get on PC. Like the Switch is the only one I can't. Like I don't have any method. Like I wouldn't mind playing like Tears of the Kingdom or something, but I don't have a method of playing it or Breath of the Wild.
That's kind of the problem, is that like the Nintendo console is the one that will just always and forever have the most exclusives, so you kind of just have to keep up with it if
Yep.
you're interested in Nintendo products. And again, they will never go on sale. Like I still haven't played Mario Wonder. Definitely want to play Mario Wonder. The wallet says no, you can't play Mario Wonder.
Right.
God, wallet
It just for me, it always seemed like an extraneous because I don't really care about the portable, utility
I
with
want
it.
I want an actual console, and it's
Right.
definitely straddling that line.
I mean,
Like,
you
if
just leave it in
traveled
the
a lot
dock.
for a living or something, then yeah, absolutely. But I mean, well, what I'm getting at is the portability is a big selling point for it, and if that doesn't really do anything for me,
No, and I've
Then,
I've gotten way more playtime just out of the very limited amount of time that I have that Steam Deck. Even more so because it's portable, because I can just pop that on in bed, laying down for a quick
Right.
half hour before sleep. You know what I've been playing a lot of, which again I'm going to be free advertising here, but I actually would suggest this to literally everyone I know, is Tactical Breach Wizards. Y'all
Okay.
take
I've
a look
heard
at
of this.
that's a new one on me.
So you play as a group. The first person that you get in your group is a Navy Seer. That's SEER. They can see
Right.
exactly 1 second into the future. You also get a private investigative warlock, and the third character that I've unlocked is a necromedic. The necromedic. The conceit is that you are all like breach and entering into buildings to try and stop World War V because of a rogue chronomancer.
I noticed you say 5, not 3.
It's
Yeah.
alternate history, alternate world. It's very interesting.
Right.
I absolutely dig it. The writing is super charming, and again, if you like throwing people through windows, the act of defenestration, you're gonna love this game. The
Kudos
best
on
part
knowing
about it,
defenestration.
what?
Kudos on knowing defenestration.
That's part of the Defenestration trilogy. It's by the same guy who did Gunpoint.
God, I'm gonna lose this one because I kept bumping into the freaking
Yeah.
Captain Blue Falcon. I had first the whole time, and then he just screwed me. Like he just blocked me where I couldn't get around him.
Got bounced somewhere weird.
Mm-hmm. On the last lap, I led every lap but the last one.
Yeah. But no, I've been absolutely digging it. The coolest thing about it is a tactics game where like I don't have to worry about. It's not percentage based like XCOM. It's just if you do the thing, you can do the thing, and it gives you infinite rewind per turn. So you have like your pool of actions that you can do. You can place your pieces. You can try out all of their different abilities.
God.
And if you can't push people to the locations you need them or do enough damage, just keep rewinding your turn or your actions on that turn until you get to the like commit phase.
Right.
Okay, commit and do it back. If you played Into the Breach, it's kind of like that, but instead of having only
I've got it. I
one,
haven't played it. Yeah.
it gives you like one rewind that you're able to do, like one take backsies. This just gives you as many as you want until you commit what you're doing that turn. And that takes so much of the pressure out of a tactics game for me. And it's
Well,
way
that's
more
like
just
with Fire Emblem Three Houses, where they introduced the rewind mechanic, whose name I'm forgetting at the moment.
I don't know if I got that far.
Divine Pulse, I think.
But like there's no opportunity cost, so it every level just kind of becomes like its own little like
Puzzle box.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not quite puzzle boxy. It's a little bit more freeform than that. It's sandbox puzzle box sort of stuff. Man, I
can't get this Falcon fucker. I mean, I'm gonna let myself die because it's like it's worth the. Literally, he just won't get out in front of me. There is a boost too, by the way.
Ow. Yeah, but
What the hell
drains your
happened
power,
there?
and I am just absolutely stuck here.
I believe in you.
That was just that. He literally, like, I could not get around him no matter what I did.
Then again, I can't
And it kept
remember.
bouncing me into the wall.
Terrible at everything.
Yeah.
That AI was just nuts. Ah,
Yeah, don't forget about your turbo boosts. It's like me.
he did it again. God dang it.
Oh, this is a problem. We might have a butt face down.
Yeah, I did it intentionally. I may have to take another one on it because he did the same. He come up behind me and did the same damn thing.
Repair. That's fine. That's fine.
No, this is gonna be a death.
Yeah, I ain't nowhere where I need to be.
Ah,
What I need to do is let off the power going around some of these turns.
yeah,
You
you
know-
have to do that. You need to do that a good bit.
Because it's not a long game and it's
Hell.
also not that expensive. I want us to think about trying Thank Goodness You're Here.
Yeah! Oh, I want to do a thing. I see. I'm gonna buy that and play it regardless. So Dan, if
I've
you
never
want to do
heard
an
of that.
exhibition stream of Thank Goodness,
I
You're
think we
Here,
should do like an exhibition stream of that because
just
Bob, the idea behind Thank Goodness You're Here, it's an extremely British game
Okay.
about this little. It's like the
he's a
antithesis.
scrunkly little guy.
He is a scrunkly little guy who walks around this quaint northern English town, and all these people say, "Oh, thank goodness you're here," and
Okay.
you're supposed to help them with things.
Okay.
And because you help them with things, it's like kind of like the antithesis of Untitled Goose Game,
I
Yeah.
lost.
but it's extremely British.
We're like in Goose Game. You're fucking with everybody. Is that what we're
Yes,
we're getting
this
at? Yeah.
one you're helping everybody.
Ranked out. Blah. Try again. Do it again. Sand Ocean. We can do this.
Man, I had it pulled out, and then one of the jabroni cars just wrecked me. Like, it may be the car I'm using. Like, I don't. Maybe the bigger ones don't bounce as bad as this one does. It's every time one of them hits me, like I completely lose control.
Well, I turned that corner pretty okay. Well, not that one.
Yeah, the corners aren't the cornering's not the problem. It's the
Speak for yourself.
no, not for this guy. Like, not for whatever his doctor, whatever.
One
his
thing
name
I've
is.
noticed is that I've completely forgot that they don't show you the other racers on your mini map.
No.
Right.
So you have no idea. This jabroni got in front of me while I hit a turbo boost.
Oof.
What is the boost button that you're pressing?
I think it was.
I think it's
I
the
was going
A
to say circle.
button.
It's A. Yeah, it's A. Does it?
But there's also turbo boosts that are on the track.
Maybe on your track.
I mean, in certain levels there are.
Maybe on your track.
And see, I had pulled that one out too. That was the crap part of craptastic part of it. Like I had gone back from having 0 health and had a really healthy lead. And then then Jabroni Jones just would not get the fuck out of my way.
Jones Brony, if you will. No, you won't. You refuse.
I ignored you.
That's fair enough. I should learn to ignore them.
I had a really good one the other day. So one thing God damn it.
Or showing what sense?
They just had this month's What a Cartoon come out, and it was Tarzan.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you want to talk about
Disney's
some
Tarzan.
Tarzan? Because I want to talk about
yeah.
some Tarzan.
Let's talk about Tarzan.
Disney
Jesus.
live
Okay,
action.
I think I gotta quit out and use a different car.
Getting bunts.
Because
Yeah.
I
gotta
hadn't
try out
seen
and do it.
Tarzan in probably 20 years. And I think when Tarzan came out, I did not give it the due that it should have gotten.
Tarzan
because-
is an incredibly technical movie for showcasing the art of animation, and then it's also has to remember that it's a movie at some points, and that
Well,
there
no,
needs to be
I think
plot
it's
and writing and
as a movie.
characters.
No, I think the plot and characters of it are extremely good. Like I think that's the part that I underrated a bit because, I mean, number one, Clayton is a great fucking villain.
Clayton is an okay villain, but he just is kind of like mustache twirlingly evil for being mustache twirlingly evil.
I don't think so. I mean, yes, he's not a good guy.
I don't
but-
see his motive. Let me put it this way. I don't see a villain motivation there other than, the filthy ape, primitive.
No, he wants to get fucking rich.
Eh.
300 pounds sterling.
Rourke is a way better version of that in every sense. Now, I mean, again, standing on the shoulders of giants, but Rourke is 10 out of 10 villain.
But like Brian Blessed is just
Oh well, yeah, the voice performance again, technically fantastic, actually, and like technically artistically fantastic. I finally.
But
beat
I just think
Sandoz-
he's a great foil for Tarzan. Like
Yeah,
because
I had one life left, so I just quit and used a different car.
Deathwind. No, how about
But,
I
like,
don't die?
So what happened is what I said the other day was, I was talking about like how Tarzan, from a cinematography standpoint, is probably the peak of the Disney Renaissance.
I'll give you that.
Because-
Probably, yeah, I
Because
can see that.
the deep
but I know of
canvas
the movie.
technique, I mean, they do use it in Treasure Planet and Atlantis and stuff.
Yeah.
but-
Less so in Atlantis, more so in Treasure
Yes,
Planet.
it's more so on Treasure Planet, but like it plays so well with the
that fucking money shot on the vine
I
where he's
died.
moving his legs back and forth. You know the exact one I'm talking. Holy.
Yep.
And to keep the proportionality of a somewhat realistic human being, it's every
blow-up guy got
animation
me.
bone in my body just aches looking at that.
well, like so the movie opens up, and I just didn't realize just how much of what it does when it opens up. Like you get the.
It's got,
I mean, I know that
it's got
I'll
such
Be in
a
Your Heart is
dynamic
the
camera as well, in
Yeah, well,
every scene.
it's all about camera moves. So like you get into it, and so you obviously they do the whole prologue where you see what happens to Kala and Kerchak and Tarzan's parents, and when Kala finds baby Tarzan in the chest, the camera move that it makes to bring you into that scene, it's like fucking fantastic. And like at the time I did not appreciate the technical wizardry that was required to make that camera move happen.
So I desperately want to know what Richard Williams thought of Tarzan, because he had notes.
I think Richard Williams I've kind of here's the thing about Richard Williams. The man couldn't ship anything to save his life.
Oh God no, God no. Oh, I would never want that man anywhere near a project I was working on, let alone in a project I was investing in. Holy fuck, are you kidding me? But I want to fund that man and just give him infinite money and just say
that you'll
do
never
whatever-
get a finished movie.
No, exactly. Just do whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care for the return. I think that that's a man who should just be allowed to do whatever he wants.
But I know that obviously I'll Be in Your Heart won the Oscar, and it's like the signature song of the movie. But I actually think that the rest of the soundtrack is actually better.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, don't
isn't
get me
that Phil
wrong.
Collins?
It is Phil Collins. Like when the movie starts up, okay, it starts up with Two Worlds, and that big drum beat that comes in, it's like out of fucking Donkey Kong Country. Okay,
Right.
Buttface, are you making disapproving noises?
I don't like Phil Collins. I also
Oh
don't
my
like
I mean,
the
you
God.
don't
music.
have to
I
like
don't like
Phil
the
Collins.
music in. I don't like the music in Tarzan either. I
Oh,
think it's
you're killing
weak
me.
as
what?
fuck. I think it's super weak. I think it's one of the weakest soundtracks. in
Look,
Disney.
don't get me
You're
wrong. The
killing me.
lyrics are not. I'm not going to sit here and say that Phil Collins wrote the greatest lyrics, but like,
Even instrumentation wise, it's like.
Yeah, but Dan, let's take just an aside here and let's point out the fact that it amazes me to this day, no matter I just can't get over it that there existed a band that had both Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins.
Yeah,
Phil
you
Collins
know
at
that
the
I'm a
same
Peter
time.
Gabriel fan. You know
Oh,
I love me some
I
Peter
much
Gabriel.
like Peter Gabriel more than I do Phil Collins, but
Like that's the dividing line that I come down on. Is like every time I'm listening to Phil Collins, I'm like I'd rather be listening to Peter Gabriel right now.
the fact that they were both once in the same band
Yeah.
and for a very long time is just it's unreal to think of.
Who put sharp corners in my racing game? Fuck off. Who put these here? 90-degree turns? Not likely.
Yeah,
But, like-
using Goro is a lot easier. Like this is
But the opening sequence where you've got the drums and everything is going perfectly as as Kala is running through the jungle and you get two worlds,
Run
one
through the jungle.
family.
It's
It's-
okay. It's okay.
And Strangers Like Me. That is
Strangers Like Me is probably one of the better ones on the soundtrack.
The thing
Better
is that
songs,
I
that's
was
the ones
always
I'm referring to.
predisposed to be against it because when that movie was out was when I was working at the grocery store, and in the Muzak system,
This little fucking schmuck cars, I'm telling you.
I know.
All right, we're going on to the Queen League now.
I'm not gonna even get to a fucking league here. Jesus. Fuck and heck. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm turbo fucked. Oh, this does not end well.
That's really fucked.
I lost. I lost it in. I lost it in so hard it did. Lord Enigma does confirm that he is in fact the little guy.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'm shorter than Lord.
He is scrunk. Like you look at him, it's like
Oh,
there's
he's the
some scrunkle
tiniest
there.
scrung. He's scrunged the fuck out.
But yeah, I really feel like we should do a.
If you like, so the thing that sold me on, thank goodness you're here, is that it was actually favorably compared to later Alligator in the kind of pacing of you are just playing a cartoon. It is
Yes.
a fun, expressive experience of just look at all of this art and voice acting and just goofy nonsense we have put in front of your eyes. I was like, yes, please, I do want that, in fact. I'm never catching up to first here. I can just hope. Who put 90-degree turns on this horseshit? Like, for real, though.
And like Mini Driver is so fucking good as Jane.
I don't think I ever put that together.
That she's Jane. Even I knew that, and I don't really know much about the movie. I've never really watched it.
Like when she and Tarzan first meet. I
Look,
mean, there's
the
just
put me down,
so...
put me down, put me down, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. We all know those lines. We're there.
It's not just that, but like when Tarzan is like, he really does have no concept of personal space.
No,
like
he
he
no
puts
concept
his,
of person. Like that's
yeah, well, it's like he puts his ear right up to her chest.
Yeah, we can make those turns. We can do that.
Use your drift controls. That lets you go 90 degrees.
You're full of shit.
The drift controls really do help. This the jabroni cars on the little tiny track is what's killing me. Like it's when you got a bigger track they're not a big deal, but like this little sand ocean where there's like the track's tiny. Thankfully, Goro doesn't bounce anywhere near as bad as the problem with the Golden Fox is like every time somebody hits
It's
you,
the lightest car.
Yeah,
Just simply don't get hit.
I'd just be done. Like one of them would bump me, and I'd just be done. All right, first.
Not
let's
first.
try
I'm
this
just hoping to
Deathwind
hang
one.
on to third here. Jesus.
I believe in you.
I don't.
Then again, don't talk to me.
Ah, fuck! God damn it!
I'm not good at racing games, so.
I just
No, I'm dead.
think oh,
I'm not getting through this. Fuck that.
man, Goro loosey goosey here. So another thing is I think it's the way that they did it was because I mean if I'm not sure if you guys have ever actually read like old Tarzan.
I haven't.
Is that
But-
Kipling?
No, that is
no,
Jungle Book.
Yeah.
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 It's
who
Edgar
wrote-
Rice Burroughs.
Yeah. that's what I was gonna
Burroughs.
say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the first Tarzan book is like it's this incredibly unfortunately, unlike Kipling, who I mean had his own issues.
Jesus Christ!
Edward Rice Burroughs is basically a phrenologist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is very unfortunate. So, and also, I mean, obviously, it was of the time, it's like, imperialist England and everything about it. So, I've actually read a bunch of like non-Burroughs Tarzan stuff, and I think the one thing that Disney absolutely gets right with this iteration of Tarzan is that you have to have basically, instead of Tarzan being a colonialist, being of noble blood or whatever.
Well, he's Lord Greystoke. I mean, he's the,
right,
he was the
exactly.
heir. Yeah.
Exactly. So instead of him being, basically you have to have other worse colonists for him to face off against. Man, this level is rough.
Deathwind's rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on silent. Like I'm just not beating it. I'm gonna run out all of my lives just trying to get through this. Well, no, I've finished it a couple of times. I've just finished it like
Magnet rails.
4.
And you need to be in the top 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't keep from exploding. I can't keep from.
Damn it! Fucking Blue
I
Falcon.
understand that.
Yeah. I've said that a lot. Oh, I won. Didn't realize that was the last lap. I was getting a little bit. Thankfully, Goro can handle some damage, but I was getting pretty hairy right there.
Getting dicey.
Yeah. Silence. All right.
Yeah, I don't remember being.
Yeah, I'd enjoy fucking silence here. I can't. I'm just. Fuck off! Fuck off! Ah! No, there we go. I'm ranked out. Oh, or not.
I risked the landmine shortcut, and that bought me a lot of time.
It doesn't. If you don't hit that jump, it doesn't buy you much time.
Oh, I did hit the jump.
Yeah, I'm having a hell of a time with that.
Yeah, this one is actually going to be kind of a little bit tougher with Goro because of the lack of acceleration.
Fuck off!
Oh, that's a damage square. Okay, I need to avoid that.
Ah.
You need to make up 3 places on this last lap. It's like, fuck that. That can't happen.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, crap. I thought that was the end. Oh, no. I thought that was where the lap was. I used the turbo. Should not have used turbo. Ah, I screwed myself up there. All right, this is probably a death.
oh. Definitely dead here. No such luck. Well, silence is the last.
Could be, yeah.
One there. So I'm just gonna move on to the next bloody track sets. Yeah. Oh. I got 4th on that one at least once. Jamesed over. Grand Prix, if you don't mind. Let's go to the Queen's
Okay, got
League.
some hills.
God damn it.
They made 2 whole cities?
They built this city on rock and roll.
That would be ridiculous, naming your city like Old City Name 2. Could you imagine if they made like a York and then a New York? It's ridiculous.
Well, it started as New Amsterdam.
Even old New York was once New Amsterdam.
Thank
Why
you.
they changed it, I can't say.
People just liked it better that way.
Ah, fucking Jabroni Jones. Ugh.
Have you picked up Jabroni Jones from me, or is that something that I've picked up from you?
It's kind of a Bobception thing there. I'm not really sure.
Because I know that I have definitely said it in videos, just referring to mooks, but like,
Yeah.
just some real goons, you know. What
Damn
the
it!
fuck?
Blew
What
up
the
on the
fuck,
last
Richard?
lap. Oh, I had to make up ground, and I took a gamble. Blew up on the last lap.
Enigma, not only is a time being had, but it's a good time with the birthday buddies.
The birthday bros.
I love F-Zero. I mean, even when it's aggravating, it's still fun.
Chat right now?
Enigma's in chat, and then it's Bob, Dan, and myself.
Yep.
Hi everyone. Happy belated
Hey.
Bob.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You got this, honey.
It helps when the track is not like 3 centimeters wide and just 90-degree turns.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Oh, that was.
It's not great.
No, it ain't.
Oh, how ended up that behind?
Is there a visual indicator of when you hit turbo on your vehicle, or is it just the little S in the bottom corner that's covered by my mic?
I'm probably gonna blow up again. I'm being dumb.
I just
I'm
blew
gonna
up.
blow up again. This one was just a failed attempt from the start.
Dan got through it. Dan managed it.
I'm gonna blow up on purpose. Like, I got no health left, and I'm in like 7th place.
I'm gonna blow up and then act
Yeah, no,
like
I
I don't
can
know
do it. I could
nobody.
have got first in that last one. I just got really lucky in the end. This one, just nothing went right from the beginning.
I'm having a heck of a time in Whiteland.
Yeah, Whiteland is a little rough. I hit him at the
That's
last
also annoying
second.
that they don't refill your turbos after every race.
What?
Well, you
You
earn
don't-
them during the race.
I know, but like, well, when you start out in the very first track, they give you the 3 turbos. But if you start like another circuit, they don't refill your turbos.
You have to earn your ability to turbo?
Also, why these are flying, floating cars? Why are we affected by icy tracks?
It's a good question, Dan.
Oh, those are damage strips. On the
Yes,
wall
there are damage strips, but there's like dirt zones that slow you down. And also in Whiteland, there's ice on the track. It's like there's no tires. We don't have friction. We're gleaming alloy air cars.
It's magnet ice. It's one of them. It's one of them like oh, what is it that you like super cool the metal and then it. Oh no, those are magnets. These are magnets that are pulling you in because I was not steering into them.
Yeah,
and they
there's
were
like there's magnet strips along.
magnet damage strips.
Yeah, well, they pull you into the thing that makes the damage.
The electric wall balls.
Okay. I think I might have the hang of this.
Captain Falcon.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh. Turbo fuck off.
Oh, really? You fucking Jabroni Jones. I had it too, and he fucked me.
I have a cat who stepped onto their keyboard in my chat, just making
Yeah.
L.
As one cat does.
I don't know why I'm reading your just absolute gibberish, but I am. Because it is what I am wont to do. As opposed to the regular gibberish that I just throw up on my channel anyways.
Yep.
Or on other people's channel.
Full of whats?
What?
I just love how your what is like a duck quacking. Like
What?
It's what?
There's no growl to it in the voice. It is just pure incredulity of what.
I got it.
What?
First place.
Fuck!
Fuck yeah. The trick was for that one to actually to completely let off the accelerator for large parts of it. With the,
I thought
with
that
the
was
zero.
the end of the track. It was not.
It was not.
Nope, it definitely wasn't. I can do Port Town. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's not if you
What
didn't like
the
White Land the
fuck?
first time, they just send you right back to White Land again.
I was
Ooh.
on a jump pad right as a car bonked into me and sent me just completely off the track. Ate an entire
Think about
life.
this.
What?
Given the trouble we're having, we're playing this on beginner difficulty.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not having that much trouble, but it's like
a time is being had.
Yeah.
certainly.
I'm just saying, this is a very fun game. It's not a particularly easy game.
No, well, it's not a particularly hard game. I mean, you move
No.
your car, go around the circuit, and you either get there or you don't. Like, the problem is that there is a very high skill ceiling to like perfect play,
Right.
as it should be in racing games.
There's
feel
beginner, standard, and expert.
like correct me if I'm wrong, but they're not going to significantly change
can't-
the track or the obstacles on it in
I
further
believe it's
I
difficulty.
can't make
probably
that
the
jump
AI.
without a
I believe it's
turbo.
Probably the AI.
Exactly. So the game never gets any harder than it does in beginner. You just have to get tighter and tighter and tighter with your margin for error on finish this lap at the fastest you possibly can.
I don't understand. There's no turbo before that jump. I mean, I hit that jump and I can't make it.
I don't know.
This is in White Land 2.
I'm
Oh.
just now not on Queen League, so
I'm getting bunched left, right, and center, so like you'll have to excuse me as I try and
Yeah, there's no turbo.
You
I
have to
can't make that
excuse
jump.
you as you whip this out.
as I try and like actually solve this problem here that I'm having and not explode. Spoilers, I'm going to explode.
Sounds like a personal problem.
It's not a not personal problem. It is definitely something that I am experiencing with my personage.
Yeah. Better
Yeah.
than in your parsonage.
I'm much better than in my parsnip.
Mm-hmm.
Can we not? Yes, I know that I am in third place, video game. You don't have to flash up that I am doing dog shit.
Oh, if you hold down on the D-pad, you get more hair time.
Oh.
That would have been useful to know, like nose up. What the fuck? What the fuck? How does that put me at 50, you piece of... I lost. Game over. Do it again.
Game over, man. Game over.
Also, I want to kvetch about Sailor Moon Cosmos.
What's going on
What
with the
is
Sailor Moon
that?
these days?
Well, I mean, they just released Sailor Moon Cosmos, which is the last. Oh yeah, if you hold down, you do go higher. Okay, good to know.
That is very good to know.
So you may be aware that they tried doing Sailor Moon Crystal, which was to be
The same
essentially
recipe as before,
the-
but just a rebrand?
no, it's a page-to-screen adaptation of the manga.
Oh.
And it sucks for a variety of reasons. And they've tried to make it suck less over the years.
Oh.
Okay.
And so after season 3 happened, they decided, well, we're not going to do whole season-long adaptation. We're just going to do basically a 3-hour movie for the last 2 arcs.
I'm okay with tightening things up as per
Oh,
adaptation.
And so when Eternal came out about a year and change, actually more than a year and change ago, I think. Actually, I want to say Eternal came out right when we were planning the Weird Al thing.
Mm-hmm. That Weird Al thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and
one.
so-
The one and only.
Like the result is it just feels like they're blitzing through everything. And the 5th arc, the last one, is easily the worst one of them all. For a variety of reasons. And Cosmos is just rapid fire, just like going through everything, and because you're rapid firing everything, you're seeing every single flaw that the 5th arc has. And I'm just like, this is not, it's not fun. And another thing is that after having watched both Spy Family and Delicious in Dungeon over the past
Still need to do both of those.
year and change, the localization the actors that are playing them are all really good actors, but the localization for this is it's trash. And I think the reason why it's trash is because it still feels like it's stuck in 2013 when you've got people who are finally going, all right, we're going to do it. And we're going to, how do you say? We're going to
match the cadence of the original?
No, it's like, it's just not good. It's just really awkward when you're hearing people like do honorifics through the entire thing.
Oh, yeah.
It is a word for word
really
faithful, like,
well, not,
direct...
but it's not even that. It's just really awkward when you're. I mean, I get it. Like Sailor Moon takes place in Japan.
Wait, it
but-
does?
Yeah, but generally the manga is the only one that switches to honorifics, and like the anime is usually kind of a
But it's like
them.
they use them
But-
fucking everywhere. That's what's getting me.
So the mnemonic, the good manga does actually kind of what Bleach does, where they use the mnemonics, or the honorifics, but they use them like to illustrate character growth, like who Ichigo refers to people, because he has no respect for authority. That's part of his character trope. But he always calls the head captain Yamamoto. He always calls him Taisho. He actually says, or Dono, and he actually uses it. Where it's like, Byakuya always calls him Byakuya, where he should be calling him Lord and all that. But you see him change as his opinion of different people go. It's done really well, and it kind of integrates how honorifics work. Like, but that it's not overused. It would be kind of weird in the manga, in the anime, and wouldn't really come through because they don't do it at all in the anime. At least I think. I may be wrong. Who knows?
But it's
Memes
just.
on my desk say otherwise, but
Oh, I just blew up.
Ooh, those are the damage tiles you were talking about.
But yeah, it's just.
Woo!
Just so much about it I just did not like. It did the source material no favors, and the source material wasn't good to begin with. That's the other thing too. It's just like the 5th arc of Sailor Moon it's just not good.
Bad times.
Bad times at the Royale.
I want more. Who wrote that? He wrote and directed that and Cabin in the Woods. Those are the only two things.
Okay, same guy. Okay,
same guy, and he hasn't done anything since. I'm keeping an eye out. But yeah, like just like bad vibes, no good 5, or just like the quality on this drops.
The quality's not good. The vibes aren't good.
Oh, it's no good all around. I legitimately just can't get past Port City here by the look of it. Like,
I didn't have too much trouble. Port City was 1 or 2.
1.
1 was pretty easy. I didn't have too much trouble with it.
I'm having a hell of a time as.
Man, I'm playing freaking bumper cars
Falcon.
here.
Falcon.
It doesn't help that like it's a crapshoot if the first time I'm right out the gate I just get like bonked off the side and lose a life.
Yeah.
Oh, dead.
Blow up car. Fuck you. I didn't want to do the turbo, but I needed to pick up some speed.
Yeah, I'm like fucked here. It's fine. It's not.
I should have enabled analog stick for this.
Yeah, maybe.
Another blow
Enigma,
up
you
car.
know what?
Damn
That's
it.
a really good tip. Just simply stop exploding. Why didn't I
that's
think
a
of
good,
that?
Have you tried not exploding?
Ah, see,
first
that was
place
my
again.
problem.
You should try it. I highly recommend.
I gotta do that next time.
Whiteland
You're right.
1.
Let's do this a third fucking time. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, maximum concentration.
Yep. Yeah, I'm like, I haven't made it through a lap yet, so I'm trying to figure this track out. So I'm like, I'm over concentrating on it.
Gotta learn.
But I've got a good thing going.
It's like I can do half of this just fine, and then it's the back half that I'm trash at.
Trash.
It's absolute trash. Whoa. Just get a bad... If you get a bad bonk, then it's bad for you.
Yep. So one thing I noticed that I did there is I used the turbo and let off the accelerator.
What
so
the
like I got a
fuck?
boost, but not too much of a boost.
Oh, it just
and
turned
it
me
actually,
into a wall.
It actually helped a lot. Oh, Jabroni Jones, Jesus.
It's not going well. I'm gonna put that out there. It's
Oh, I blew up again. I lost. Game over. Try again.
simply
Thank you, come
do
again.
better.
Suck less. Drive better. Good strategy.
Oh, fuck you! And I'm in the same problem that I was last time, where like I gotta somewhat heal here, and I don't know if I'm gonna have the oomph to get where I need to be.
Okay, if they get me, then I can do that for the I can right there in the last lap. I had to get used to the touchiness of the controls, and now that I've kind of done that, I'm doing a lot better.
At least I made it. I made it. I made it. You can't say I didn't.
I made it. I made it, damn it.
Red.
Got it first.
Neon.
All right, one more race.
Whoop.
So was this last one a nightmare? Because the
Couldn't tell
last
you.
one, Silence, was pretty damn rough.
I never did beat it. I just moved on after my
Okay,
full
Whiteland. So
attempt.
what's Whiteland? How about Whiteland 2, Dan?
Whiteland 2 kind of sucked.
Oh,
I got 4 lives, so.
Whoa. Whoa. And other daisy noises.
Oh, that's another thing. After watching Tarzan, Jane is pretty much Daisy.
Jane is just definitely Daisy. Yes, you're not
Yeah.
wrong there. You are correct.
Speaking another thing of Tarzan, because we were doing it, I
Fuck
actually went
off!
and
Ah! It just bounces
Oh, I just
you off the
barely
track.
made that. Shit. That's the jump you were talking about, and I just made it by the skin of my teeth.
yeah, because you knew who held down.
Yeah,
the,
no, I wouldn't have otherwise. Yeah, I didn't have. I didn't have anywhere near enough speed.
I walked so that you may run.
Yep.
If you're walking playing F-Zero, there's something wrong.
So I actually I checked out a few episodes of the Tarzan series, and it turns out as long as you get one by the good animation studio, it's actually not bad.
By the good, there's only one good animation studio?
Well, I mean, if you get ones that were animated, but I don't think they had any TMS ones, but there were ones that were done by Walt Disney Animation Australia, and they are good. Like they're legitimate. Like you're getting OVA quality on those episodes.
Nice.
Which shocked me. Like some of them are definitely do not look very good, but I'll give him credit. This show was playing more, I think, in the Superman/Batman territory in terms of what they were doing.
Damn, that's high praise.
Well, clearly there was several really good scripts. There was also a bunch of mediocre scripts.
Filler scripts. We know what they
and
are.
the filler scripts definitely went to the lesser studios. But generally, if you see one that was animated by WDAS Australia, you can tell because there's a lot of shadows, and there's actually good camera moves, and people look and the characters look good. But also, I mean, the stories and plots are actually pretty good, I thought, on those ones. Like some of them are just kind of like average, so whatever, but there were several honestly pretty good ones.
Skin of my teeth. The last bloody track. Like after no fuck. Why did I talk? I just jumped myself.
Too
I
soon.
just jumped myself off into the road, and I was like, now I'm out in first, and like nothing's hitting me. God damn it! It's fine. It's fine.
Buttface, there's time enough for counting when the racing's done.
But I need to be sitting here and providing color commentary while I'm racing.
Oh, first!
Did they ever end up making a decent Speed Racer game, or is this the best?
I don't think so.
This is the closest you get to it. Enigma City remembered the series having some good moments, yeah. Got it. First place, all 5 of them. Suck it!
Shuck it long, shuck it hard.
Suck it long, suck it hard, Trebek.
What am I thinking of here?
Because I hate you, Trebek. When you
Stop
make the
it.
first jump, you just do the turn and immediately use your turbo when you do that turn. It's just making sure you hit it at the right angle and don't blow up. God, that's intense. I remember why I liked this game so much.
Well, if I'm magic pixeling this.
It's a good video game.
Yeah. Good
Turns
video
out they
games.
make them good sometimes.
Yep. Used to, anyway. I don't know, man. I love Cyberpunk. Like, I'm getting close to the end of it. Like, I'm finally running out of stuff to do. And, like, I'm on the last quest of it, like, main quest, right?
So,
But I'm going to obviously do that last. But, I mean, I'm digging it. It's so...
Dead.
Buttface, it's got a ton of... It's all tacit influence, okay? Like, it's in names and, like, the way the world building is, not in the individual elements of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say that it's got a ton of Blade Runner in it.
Should.
But it's not. But it's not actually Blade Runner. It's literally Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's the source material. That's what, because it's more about, like there's one character that's a pop star and she literally replaces all her organic parts. And
Oh,
she
she's
has an
Hatsune Miku.
existential struggle with it, during a part of the. They don't go. It's a video game, so they don't go in depth as they could with it. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot in it with all the background stuff, all the implications of it. Like we find out about the cyber psychosis, and it's a lot of, like, all the animals are synthetic. Like like, so point of fact, the when you have 3 different origin stories, and your origin story for the nomads, which is what I did, is you get on a mission to acquire a cargo and get it across the border into Night City. You and this guy you meet, and so the container gets damaged. So you have to open it to see what it is, and literally what you're smuggling in is an organic iguana, an actual living iguana that was frozen. Yeah, and that's the most exotic thing. There, at one point, you see an actual live cat, but there's a whole little backstory where. At one point there was a scare for bird flu, and at least in California, they literally destroyed all the birds. Like, there are no birds. Like, there are synth stuff, but that's a big, that doesn't really get caught up in Blade Runner, but that's a big part of the Android's Dream of Electric Sheep, because, people have pets, but they're all mechanical, and he wants like an actual, he's trying to get like an actual real life sheep.
Yes. Like, fuck, what?
It's cool. Like, they did a lot with it I didn't expect, is what I'm kind of.
No, it's on my to-do list. When I get through my current batch of like stuff I'm working through, there was a big sale recently for, and I forget the name of the studio who does it. But it's the the
CD Projekt Red
Dishonored
does Cyberpunk. Oh, Dishonored. I love the original game. The second one, they just didn't quite know what to do with it, and then it's got some issues.
See, I've heard nothing but the second one improves in every way on the first.
See that you're the only person I've ever heard say that. The second one's like not very well regarded.
Again, I haven't played them, but the only thing I ever hear is how amazing the second one is, and the first one.
See, I've never heard
some
anybody.
issues.
I've never heard anybody compliment it.
But regardless, that's not the one I started with. I started with the not at all related to the original release Prey, and I've been having an amazing time with Prey.
Okay, so see, I've always heard mixed with it. Like, I've heard a lot of criticism of it, but I've also heard a lot of people really like it.
If you like some hard sci-fi, definitely go into Prey. It's probably one of the best openings to a video game I've ever played.
Okay.
It immediately fantastic. And again, I'm like on an ImSim kick. So
right.
I've got those. And then also I grabbed Deathloop, which I've heard not a lot of good things about, but I'm like, screw it. Their whole catalog was like turbo discounted. So I was like, I'll just grab them all, fill out this blind spot in my gaming repertoire, as it were. Well, I fucked that entirely. God damn it.
Well, and see, for me, like, Cyberpunk was particularly appealing because I'm a huge fan of the genre in general.
Yeah.
And I know we talked about it, and there's reasons not to, but I do need to buy Neuromancer and read it at one point just to have read it, even though I suspect I'm gonna have problems with it. I
am glad that I sat down and read it. I would never ever do it again, and I can never recommend it to anyone.
I accept that, but I'm to me, I'm kind of staple of the genre, defining of the genre. It's just one of those things you kind of have to read because there's books I've done the exact same thing.
Exactly
with.
Right.
Like I'm glad I read it. I'd never read it again, and I wouldn't tell somebody else to. But it's important to my understanding of the development of the of the genre.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's movies that are that way. There's I've watched classic movies. That I really enjoyed, but I wouldn't watch them again. I was just glad that I watched it the first time.
Yep.
Like for instance, like I don't think I have any interest in watching Apocalypse Now again. But I really liked it, and I'm glad I watched it.
No, I get you.
And I did the Redux, the 4-hour version.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do one thing and do it once,
Yeah, I own a cool version of the Redux on a DVD.
Can y'all not like blow me up, please? That would be great. I would really appreciate that. That would be just swell.
Deathwind 2's the wind's a lot rougher on it.
Got 4 laps left.
Ooh, okay.
Whoa. That was less than appealing.
Whoa,
that is less than appealing.
Death. Okay, don't hit those turbos.
Careful now.
Careful.
No, I kind of like that you have to earn the turbos every lap because then you can't just require it for your first time looking at the darn thing.
Right.
But then once you know what the curve is, what the line is, you can see, you can go, at this exact point next lap, I'm going to hit a turbo and it's going to be exactly what I need. Ow,
right.
Fuck off.
And there's a couple of the tracks that are literally designed around that, using the turbo at just the right time.
That's pretty good design, I would say. Not the word. Stop blocking me off, you bastard.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, whoa!
Did you just say woo?
That turbo there is that turbo being there at the last minute is hateful. Can't hit this guy. It's gonna be too much damage. Damn it! Fucking blowed up car.
Blowed up.
Yeah, I can't win this one. Because I have to survive.
There, see, I didn't speak and it came in first this time. Haha! See, it was fine.
That was horse shit. I got hit from behind and it blew me up. I was literally doing everything I could to avoid the car that was about to blow up, and that would be just enough to.
I found Whiteland. Whatever the problem with Whiteland is, I'm about to find out.
Wait.
That's ice.
Do you see what I was saying?
It's a bit of a problem, isn't it? That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Ooh. And
fuck
these
you and your turbo.
fucking jump are not.
Yeah.
They're like dangerous because like
Oh!
any second now one of these guys can bounce you off when you're in the air.
Yeah, like what just happened to me.
Are you getting bounced over there?
Got bunced. Bunced hard.
Oh, you hate it when you get bounced. I was in first for a brief moment.
I'm bad behind on this one, but I'm being a lot more careful with it. Now I'm back in third.
I would like to have some oomphlage, if you don't mind.
You're operating more carefully.
You could.
Damn it! I hit it
You
on
could
accident.
claim that. Don't know if you'd be right. Can you fuck off, please and thank you?
Okay. All right, I had to make up some ground. Didn't have a choice. Fucking Jabroni Jones, asshole.
They're not my favorite, you know? Being perfectly honest. Could do without them. Oh, 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 oh. Final lap.
Yep.
Try not to fuck it
I'm
up.
probably gonna blow up though.
Ugh. What the fuck? Oh my god. Ah, so fucking close to not blowing up. It's fine. It's fine though. We can do that again. We can do that better.
I got third, so I placed.
Whiteland.
To get through that race, that's probably worth it. I never got first the entire time in that one. Porttown Dose.
There's a dose? I don't want to do
Yeah.
a dose Port Town. I knew there was going to be one because it had. You don't just
I think
put a one on
Port
the
Town
thing.
Dose was the one with the jump.
Oh,
No,
the
Porttown
jump.
1 was the one with the jump. I mean, this one might have one too.
The Port Town 1 didn't have no jump that I had to worry about.
Oh. Okay, I don't know what one it was then.
I mean, there was a jump in Port Town 1, but I didn't have to worry about it. I wasn't holding down on it. I just cleared it.
Pretty sure it's Port Town 2.
That's in King. Have you done King?
No, I'm in Queen.
Okay, Porttown 2's in King.
Oh, okay. I think it was the last track in Queen.
It was.
We'll find out. If I can ever fucking get through here.
Bakken.
Oh, I'm fucking giving it here, but she's not wanting to take it. Come on, just a little bit more. This is racing games. They require a lot of concentration, it turns out. Who would have guessed?
Who would have thunk it?
Try not to thunk on best of my days.
So this weekend, as you guys know, I went to Retro World Expo in the
Ooh.
wonderful city of Hartford, Connecticut. And in Retro World Expo, uh, it was retro video games and collectibles. And something that really bugged me. I don't know if you guys feel this way about going to, stuff, but it feels like this show, like the vibe I was getting from it, reminded me of when I used to go to like baseball card shows when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
where
Go
it's like
on.
you see a lot of neat stuff that you can in no way possibly afford.
Yeah.
It's people just showing off, hey, look at how expensive my collection is. And you're like, that's great, but like,
Well, I mean, it's people selling things,
Right.
So I mean, obviously, there's people who are running their own, artists or whatever. They're doing your regular convention type stuff, but then there's the people who are buying / selling / trading whatever games and things like that. And like, I don't know, it's just it just gave me like the
bad vibes.
it was
Again,
it was
it's-
bad vibes all around.
Fuck.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the panels and stuff were good. Oh, that was a miss.
I at least came in third. That's barely they managed that one.
Oof.
What kind of panels were there? What'd you check out?
I mean,
Point
the only
two.
one I went to was they had Retronauts people doing a thing, so I went to that. There was one where the Retro RGB guys were doing a Karen feeding of 2 monitors and thing, which I didn't go to, but I was too busy walking the show and filming. So I was trying to
fuck
get
you,
practice.
Golden Fox. First place.
I was trying to get practice with my gimbal, and it turns out my gimbal has an annoying thing where at the start or end of a pan it kind of jerks a little bit, and I've been trying to use
Oh.
the tweaker / calibrator tool from Jiayun to
Really?
I've read a lot that with the max size phone, like with the big phones, that even with ones that are rated to take a heavier payload, the balance of those phones can still be really hard for them.
Okay.
And I mean, Amazon was blowing these out, so when it comes to like handheld gimbals, there's basically 2 companies that are like the big names, and that's DJI, the drone people, and Jiayun, because they actually make like they don't just make phone gimbals, they make like big ass gimbals for cinema cameras and stuff. And so I mean, I'm not out a lot of money by buying it and testing. I mean, I've had it for a while, but I just could not get it to go right. So it's like, okay, do I want to get the DJI one instead? Because like I was hoping to get some practice in and get it done before VCF, because I didn't want to go into VCF like blind, having not
Right.
having not used one.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's not like it's awful, but I mean, like I notice it because like if you do like a slow pan, it's like it's like the motor hits.
It's jittery. It's jerky. It hits a spot.
Yeah, like where it tries to go a little too hard and then it pulls back.
Oh, so it's got like a weird in and out.
It's just not got the right power band, I guess. And they have a utility where you can fuck. Oh, this is pissing me off. And that's on me for not using a turbo. I'm just gonna try. Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I also don't know. I'm kind of in the I don't know what I'm doing here, but I think it's gonna work just fine.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Until this motherfucker explodes on me up ahead here. I want to watch that happen in a second. Yeah, cutting these corners with the little blue bits on Whiteout 2 or whatever. That's the
Yeah.
way.
Yep, I agree.
Cutting them corners, something fierce. Don't get me. Okay, how sweet. other noises. Okay, yeah, you can just chill there. It's fine. I don't care that I was taking damage. I don't mind.
Like landmines, I get it. Those have proximity sensors. You fly over those, they blow up. I get it. But like icy track, 0 cents. Unless it's
I
like
sure
an air
hope you see
hockey
the track.
table. Like let's say if
First
it was
place. Damn it! So that's the fourth race. That's Red. What? Red City, Red Rocks, Red Plain, whatever.
Red
2.
Canyon.
Red Canyon 2. That's the easiest track yet in the King one. Like that one was easy. Like that one went hard at all.
Oh, I actually finished Queen.
Nice.
Nice. I couldn't finish the last one. Did I first try Whiteout 2? Seriously?
All right, Firefield. Woo.
Valley of Bowser.
Oh God, you should look at this track.
Yeah, Firefield's a real one.
Oh, mines.
Look at that. We did it. Grand Pregs. And then we go to King League. This is gonna be fine, right?
First one's not bad.
I don't know, speak for yourself. Mute City doesn't look too bad. Is it just a mirror of the first Mute City or what?
It's got some changes.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing the slalom. Oh, I'm seeing the mines. You were not shitting me there were some changes.
Yep.
Deathwind.
Just find the line, and then you're good. Didn't do that horrendously. Didn't do it great. I think I got there. I don't know, your cars feel particularly floaty, which I get, hover cars, right? But for when you're bonking into people, you know, you tend to go erwer.
You go careening around the course.
Where the hell did you all come from?
Fucking Falcon. Asshole.
Yes. Yeah, I think that was the correct choice for just, let's not deal with landmines.
I'm gonna blow up.
I also blew up.
Don't do that.
I hadn't yet, but it's gonna happen.
That was the
Still.
trick that Enigma taught me, and then I've been fine ever since.
Don't blow up.
Whoa. Oh. Don't do this to me, video game. Thank you. Whoa, that was photo finish, but we managed it. And somehow that was my fastest lap yet. Deathwind 2?
The sequel to Deathwind.
Oh, I thought it was Deathwind also. And just a bad translation. So this is a death sport, right? In the lore.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yes.
why would there be mines on the racetrack?
Oh yeah, no, you blow up.
No, but I mean, like, the sport is designed specifically to kill the racers, or at the
Yes.
very least, there is the threat
Injure
of death
them.
ever present.
Oh yes.
I just want to make sure that that is established in lore, so that I can then not have to complain about the fact there being landmines. Bob, you tricked me into playing a game with landmines, didn't you?
Yep, I did. I did.
At least these
I mean,
ones
of
are
course you're gonna
visible.
hit every one of them.
I have, in fact. It's the easiest way to clear out a landmine is with your face.
Damn it.
3 laps left.
Two laps left. Ah.
Whoa, 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 bud, whoa! Whoa, watch where you blow up there! Alright?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks! Glad we had that talk. Ugh.
Nope. I exploded again.
Don't do that.
Ah,
I just keep exploding.
that was my bad. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I hit all the. I got turned sideways and hit all those freaking mines. I was in
still
good shape till then.
haven't gotten the launch control down right.
Fuck you, bud! That's fine. Windy out here. Ow! Oh, I'm gonna blow up. Oh, there's no way I'm not blowing
Yeah,
up
I'm not
here.
gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it through this. Those landmines killed me.
These motherfuckers. If and when I run out of lives on this lap, I gotta bow out because I'm dying of hunger.
Oh yeah, I mean it's right at time to go.
Yeah,
too.
we're getting close to time.
But at least I have checked out every course so far. Just because I didn't clear that Knight? Rooks? What was it?
night.
I didn't clear Knight. I did see the last race on it, and I did do all 5 laps. Fucking
Here, I'm
stop
gonna
putting me in the corner.
intentionally die and give it one more shot before we have to quit. Because I can't win this one as it is, so.
They keep
All right.
putting me in the goddamn corner, and I don't want that. We're behind these fucking assholes. Oh, I'm gonna... Fuck off. If you get into a like bumper race on one of these courses, it's just over. You're done.
Especially if you're not using one of the 2 heavier cars.
Explode.
Deathwind 2. Oh, death! It's right there in the name.
Yes.
Yeah, that one other than Firefield so far has been the roughest track.
It's just very claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I was doing good the first time around, and then I hit a couple of bad bounces, and it absolutely ended me.
It tends to happen.
And the healing track is so narrow.
Yep.
Yep.
Like, I was out in first for a good section of that first swing at this, and then Just, like I said, bad bounce.
Ah.
If I had infinite time and money, I would love to get into pinball as a hobby, but
Oh, me too.
again, infinite time and money are the constraints there. Fuck off with the bad bounces. Ah. Yeah, it went from second to fifth.
Yep, that
Like a
happens.
schmuck.
Grade A schmuck.
Like a loser.
I don't know if I was grade A on that one. Barely passing. C+.
Oh, that fucker. He like tapped me.
Damn it, screwed up there. Ah, got. Oh, dang it.
That fucking explodey one.
Yeah, and when they explode, they explode.
God, I'm just trying to stay alive here. And then they add insult to injury to you when you're powered down. They cut your top speed.
Yep.
Yep.
One just has to hope. And I'm not going to get fucking thing that I need. Ah, Jesus. Fine, it's fine.
Ugh.
Don't blow up into me. I've asked you politely. Fuck you, bud.
Oh, finally.
Oh, at least I made it in
Deathwind
third
2.
on that
blew
one.
me
Jesus.
up. I got one life left.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down to my last
I
life.
kind of gather the trick, but it's just this one is just it's just designed to do so much
All right, what's
fucking
Port
damage
Town
to
2
you.
look like?
Like this one without the mines would be perfectly fine. Like the mines just destroy it.
Oh, are we racing this backwards? Is that the trick here? No, this is just Port Town again. That's why they put the 2 in the title, buttface. Thanks, I knew. What the fuck are we doing here? A little thinner, I guess, maybe? Whoop. Yeah, I see you ahead of me.
Oh, damn it. Dead. Game over. That's it.
Well, if I lose my last life here, it will be James over for me, but
Yeah, but this is my last life too.
I might get through Port Town. You might have to vamp, Dan. You might have to vamp.
I'm okay with vamping. Well, Buttface, you technically have 2 life. You're on life 1. You still have life 0 left.
Are you sure that you don't zero out on 0?
I'm
or
on 0 life. I'm on 0 lives. So
I haven't been paying that close of attention. If I'm being perfectly shut the oh, that was close.
Hey, skinnier teeth there.
Yeah. It's a good thing that my teeth have so much skin. Your teeth have significantly less skin now that you no longer have Invisalign.
Sure.
Invisalign. It's like skin for your teeth.
Well,
See,
I
this is
mean,
why
I
should
still
be,
have to wear my retainer.
This is why I should be in the slogan business. You know.
It reminds me when we're done here, I gotta brush and pop that in.
I thought you were doing your Invisalign.
Well, no, I have a retainer,
Oh.
which is basically just a more rigid set of Invisalign that I only have to wear like,
God,
Every so often.
night.
I had it, and then the fucking blow up car. Like that was it. I was in the groove on it.
Fuck off with the power down and the bouncing me around here, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Today of all days, fuck you, Baltimore. I'm fucked.
The dumbest sons of bitches in this port town.
Bonk.
Fuck you, Mute City.
You could absolutely do a Big Bill Hells.
You could do a
for-
Mario Kart for Big Bill Hells. Fuck you, Mushroom Kingdom. Come on down to Big Bill.
There's your next rating challenge. Have fun with that one.
No, I have to finish my comparison of the laptops of Legally Blonde.
I'm sorry, what? Yes! Also, I love it. That's great. That is such a good topic. Holy shit.
That's what I have been half
Okay,
writing
I'm
and
done.
being.
I had that race. I had that race, and it spawned
had
a blow
that,
up car
it-
right in front of me, and it was
slipped
over.
out of your fingers.
It was just over. Like I had it. I was in first place. I just had to do 2 more laps, and I easily could have done it, but they put a blow up car.
But
They
he
put
says
anything but a blow up car.
He has 1 life left.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
what
Night
we're-
League defeated me. I destroyed the rest of the races and couldn't finish Firefield.
Yeah, many a racer have died at
Mhm.
Firefield. Don't feel too bad about it.
If I
I
knew
had
any
to
of
lay the
Flanders
track
Fields, I
down.
would have quoted it, but I don't, so wah.
You could say that these race cars are some form
As they
on there.
cross
There's
the
some
Smart
form
Zone,
of
row,
chariot
row.
of fire.
That's a stretch.
Anyway, speaking of chariots of fire, I don't know if I've brought this up before, but you guys know that Vangelis, the
Vangelis, yes.
Vangelis, notorious for suing people. But like, if you hear the theme to Chariots of Fire, da na 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 na, it's
Oh,
on top
blow
of
up
Old
car.
Smoky.
It is. You're not
That's
wrong.
all it
What?
is. On top, it's
Oh yeah.
na 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 na.
No, I'm dead. I'm fucking
I
dead.
lost my poor
Yeah.
meatball
That
when
blow up car.
somebody
The
sneezed.
blow up car fucked you too.
You've got 3 turbos. Make sure you use them.
Yeah, great. That would be a wonderful thing to do to kill myself.
You use the turbo when you get the little S bend right there. The second you get past it, that's when you use the turbo on that track.
Blam.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
No, you can't win this
No.
one, not this damaged.
Nope.
Plus, that fucking blow up car, right?
That was a fantastic birthday food, though. I'm down
Yeah.
for F-Zero.
I thought everybody would appreciate it. I promised you.
We
I
should
was like,
play
this
some
one's going to be a
F-Zero.
popular one.
We should play some F-Zero 64.
Although, shouldn't it be F1 for 41 instead of F-Zero for 40? The commentary has devolved, folks.
Yeah.
He
Well,
may be
Bob-
growing. He may be growing older, but he ain't growing up.
We wish you a happy birthday.
Why, I am in my prime.
Yeah,
We
dry
wish you a
age
happy
prime, more
birthday
like it.
and that everything will be grand.
Tomorrow.
It's only a day away.
Mm-hmm.
Until next time, everybody.
Bye bye.
He
Have
never
a good
gets
one.
it. He's blah, 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 goo, goo. He gets it.